So it's a great choice.
Yeah, but it's a premium car. It must be costly to maintain, right?
The 4-year maintenance cost of the Skoda Kodiaq is less than 60,000 rupees. All Skoda cars come with India's first 4-year warranty, plus 4-year roadside assistance as well, at no extra cost. None.
So tell me, this special offer is for celebrities like me?
No, sir, everyone gets it. Huh? By the way, sir, what's your good name?
Peace of mind comes standard with a Skoda. Skoda, simply clever.
Come experience international furniture designs at Indian prices. Up to 60% off at Royal Oak. Visit the store or log on to royaloakindia.com.
ये सुजुकी एक्सेस 125 इतना पॉपुलर क्यों है?
वो कम पीता है।
चलो, कोई तो कम पीता है।
Powerful 125cc engine, superior mileage. Suzuki Access 125, कम पीता है।
Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman arrives in Kushalnagar. She will be visiting flood-affected areas in Kodagu. The Defence Minister will be meeting flood victims and officials involved in relief. H.D. Kumaraswamy to chair cabinet meeting in Vidhan Sauda today. Cabinet to discuss Kodagu floods and drought situation overall in the state. Remains of 11 deceased found till now across Kodagu. 7 washed away in floods triggered by heavy rains. Indian Army to continue search to find remains. Entire Karnataka comes to the aid of Kodagu in a unique initiative. A group of youth from Bhadravati are giving free haircuts and shaves to flood victims. And Hindus celebrate the much-awaited Varamahalakshmi festival. Today, NEWS9 wishes all its viewers a very happy Varamahalakshmi. You're watching NEWS9. I'm Nikhil Vasuki. First up, Union Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is in Kushalnagar to visit the flood-affected areas. She was accompanied by Mysuru BJP MP Pratap Simha. The Defence Minister first reached Harangi through a chopper from Mysuru. Here she is in a vehicle in Kushalnagar, understanding the impact the heavy rains and flooding had in the entire district of Kodagu. Now, Nirmala Sitharaman is visiting the flood-hit regions of Kodagu throughout today. The minister will be visiting relief camps in Kuvempu Layout, Sai Layout and Kushalnagar. Nirmala Sitharaman will also be visiting Madhapura and will be holding a meeting with the concerned district officials, MLAs, MLCs and the Deputy Commissioner. Now, at about 9:30, just about half an hour ago, she reached Madhapura, and she was scheduled to reach Madhapura, and then the schedule also indicates that she will be visiting the relief camp at Maitri Hall in Madikeri at about 10:30. She will be holding a meeting with the concerned officials of Kodagu and discuss the quantum of destruction and harm caused by the deadly floods. Nirmala Sitharaman will once again reach Harangi from Madikeri at 12:45 p.m. and will be leaving to Mysuru from Harangi at about 1:30 in the afternoon. Big news coming in. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman heads to Madhapura. Instead of visiting flood-affected areas in Kushalnagar, the minister first heads to Madhapura. Nirmala Sitharaman will be inspecting landslides in the area. So the effect of landslides in the area will be inspected. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be heading, in fact, just headed straight to Madhapura and will be inspecting the impact of landslides in the area. That's what we've just come to learn. Landslides have been a major cause of destruction of several roads and even houses. Even that several houses in Kodagu are especially built on slopes, and the impact has been tremendous. Entire rock faces of hills have been shaved off because of these landslides. So wherever there is a risk of landslides or landslides have already hit, Nirmala Sitharaman will be inspecting them and will be understanding the situation from the ground level itself. So she has just arrived in Madhapura and looking into possibilities of dangers and seeing how the army in this case can be better equipped to help out, as they already have been helping out with search operations and the like. Recommendations will also be looked into as to how the whole situation could be improved so that there are contingencies available. Nirmala Sitharaman is scheduled to have meetings with several officials in the district as well. She was originally supposed to go to Kushalnagar, but it does appear that that section of the itinerary has been deferred. We'll just gain an understanding as to whether she will actually be going to Kushalnagar in a little while. Kushalnagar has 3 main relief camps on large scale that Nirmala Sitharaman is scheduled to be at. She will also be visiting a relief camp in Madikeri. Here are more stills of Nirmala Sitharaman having arrived at Madikeri. She is accompanied by Mysuru MP Pratap Simha, as well as members of the Indian Air Force who escorted her. She arrived at Madikeri by helicopter from Harangi near Mysuru and will be heading back there in about 3 hours from now. She will be engaging with several members of the community in Kodagu and understanding their grievances as well. Here is a still of Nirmala Sitharaman having arrived at Madhapura and already engaging with senior officials, MPs, as well as elected representatives in the area. Madhapura has borne a severe brunt of the heavy rainfall and flooding, and Nirmala Sitharaman is also understanding the impact of the heavy landslides in the area. Now, this is the first time a high-level member of the union government is visiting Kodagu after the heavy rains. The deluge came in. Nirmala Sitharaman happens to be also the Rajya Sabha MP from the state of Karnataka. Here are more visuals. We see Pratap Simha engaging with members of the police as well. And right about here is where they're waiting to address the situation to Nirmala Sitharaman and understand it a lot better. Big news coming in. Media banned from videographing Nirmala Sitharaman's visit to flood-hit regions. Police stopped media from taking videos of the union minister's visits. That is what we've just come to learn. Media has been barred from videographing Nirmala Sitharaman's visit to flood-hit regions, and the police have stopped media from videographing Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's visit, and hence that is why we're seeing mostly stills coming up. Here are just some portions that the media have been able to capture. Just left the vehicle and the live visuals. They'll be heading towards as they were conferring with police as well as to the direction to be headed to understand the impact of last night's better. Well, this is from a little while ago when the media were trying to videograph this whole visit.
ಸರ್ ಆವಾಜ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಡ, ನಮಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ನಮಗೂ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ನೀವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಏನು ಆವಾಜ ಹಾಕೋದು ಅಂತ
ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂರುವ
ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ. ನಾ ಇವ್ರಿಗೇನ್
ಅದೇನಿದೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ.
ಅರ್ಧ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವ್ರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇವರು.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ವಾಕಿ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಕಪ್ಪಗಾನಿ
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಬಿಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ?
These are live visuals. This is the police officer who has been stopping media persons from videographing any further. Although there hasn't been any immediate notice as such that is known that has come out stopping media persons from taking videos of this. So one does wonder if this is a last-minute directive given from the powers that be.
ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂರುವ
ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡಿ. ನಾ ಇವ್ರಿಗೇನ್
ಅದೇನಿದೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ.
So here, while there is a moratorium imposed upon media coverage of Nirmala Sitharaman's visit, here we see her exiting her vehicle on the right of the screen. There are several persons holding cameras and recording, and this has been stopped by members of the police. No official written notice, however, has been provided stopping media coverage of this, as far as we know so far. Here on the left of the screen is the senior police officer who has stepped in and stated that the media cannot be covering this.
ಬಂದ ಗಾಡಿನೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈಗ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಯಾರು? ಈಗ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಸಿಯುತ್ತಾ? ಬೇರೆ ಗಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ಕುಸಿತಿಲ್ಲ? ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಕುಸಿಯುತ್ತಾ? ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಫುಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವ್ರದ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವ್ರು ಹೋಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರ? ಇವ್ರು ಹೋಗಿ ಬಾಯಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೊರತು ಇದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವ್ರನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ತಡೀತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. ಅದೇ ಸರ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಟಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ವಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? ಅದೇ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವ್ರನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ?
ಸರ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಈಗ ನಾವು ತಡೆಯನ್ನ ಒಡ್ಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಆಯ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ವಿಷಯ ತಿಳಿತಿತ್ತು. ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿದ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಸುಂಟಿಕೊಪ್ಪದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಂದು ಶಾಪ್ ಒಂದಿತ್ತು, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೋ. ತೋಟ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕಡ್ಡಿ ಕಾಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಡೀ ಊರವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸಾಲ ಮೂಲ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನಿಂದ ಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಹಣನೂ ಸಹ ತಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದೆ. 42,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಂದು ನನ್ನ ಮಗಂದು 1.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಯಾರು ಸಮೇತ ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಗಂಜಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಿಂದಾಗಲಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ನಮಗೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರವರ ಸ್ವಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು 2 ಎಕರೆ ತೋಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಕೆರೆ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಮೇತ 11 ಕೆರೆ ಇದೆ. 11 ಕೆರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುಸ್ತು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಸತ್ತಿದ್ದೀರೋ ಬದುಕಿದ್ದೀರೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾವ ಇದು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರುಗಳಾಗಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ತೋಟದ ಲೈನ್ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಮೇ 4ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ಹೊಸ ಸೊಸೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆ ಮನೆಯೂ ಸಹ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೀವು ಖುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ನಾವು ಇದು ಕೊಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕಡ್ಡಾಯವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಬಂದಂಥ ಕಷ್ಟನ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಂಥ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾಯಿಗಳು ಸಮೇತ ನೀರು ಪಾಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಕೋಳಿ ಪಕ್ಷಿ ಸಮೇತ ನೀರು ಪಾಲಾಗಿದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ತಿನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮೇತ ಇದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೋಟ್ಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಸರ್ವಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಪಟ್ಟಿ CA ಇಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಗಂಜಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ನಮ್ಮಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಡ್ಡಿ ಸಮೇತ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್, ನಾವು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮಂತ 10 ಜನ ಇದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಜನನ ಕೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಟ್ಟಿವಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಆಗೋದು ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಏನಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. ಈ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗಿ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಪಬ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು, ಏನೇ ನಡೀತದೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. 10 ಜನರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬಡವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಇದು ಆಗುಂಟು ಅದು ಸಿಗಬೇಕು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ. ಅದೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹೋಗಿರೋ ಜಾಗಗಳು ನೋಡಿ. ಮಾಜಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ನಂಜಾಮಣಿ ಗಣೇಶ, ಈಗಲೂ ಹಾಲಿ ಸದಸ್ಯರನ್ನೇ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಕಲ್ಲಡಿ, ಮೂವತ್ತೊಕ್ಲು, ಶಿರಂಗಳ್ಳಿ ನೋಡಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಶಿರಂಗಳ್ಳಿ ಹತ್ತಳಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟನೆ ಬಂದು ಎಳ್ಕ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸತ್ತವ್ರ ಉದ್ದವ್ರ ಅಂತ ಯಾವ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿನೂ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಂಜಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ರಾತ್ರಿ 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ವೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾರೋ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮೈಸೂರು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಪರಿಹಾರ ನೋಡಿ ಸತ್ತವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. 5 ಜನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದವ್ರಿಗೆ 5 ಜನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೂಟೆ ಯಾವನ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಮಾಜಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಹಾಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ದಿವಸ ನೋಡಿ ಕಡು ಬಡವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ನಿರ್ಗತಿಕರು, ಗತಿನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಯ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಜಾಗವು ನೋಡಿ ಕಣ್ಣೀರು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸಮಯ. ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸುರು ತೋಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಡಿಕೆ ಮರ ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದು ತೋಟನೇ ಗದ್ದೆಗೆ ಕಿತ್ಕ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮನೆ ಅಡ್ಕಲ್ ಬಂದುಂಟು ನೋಡಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ ನೋಡಿ ಅಟ್ಟಿಹೊಳೆ, ಹಾಡಿಗೇರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಗೋಡ್ಲು ಗ್ರಾಮ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಶಿರಂಗಳ್ಳಿ ಗ್ರಾಮ, ಮೂವತ್ತೊಕ್ಲು ಗ್ರಾಮ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದ್ರದ್ದು. ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಖುದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿ ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಬನ್ನಿ, ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಇದು members of the public stating that it is thanks to the media that they had the awareness of where relief material is, where they could get it. If there were problems in the distribution of relief material, the media was there first to sort issues out, and that it was absolutely incorrect that the media was stopped from videographing the visit of Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to the area. That this has been construed as a way of putting a blanket over interactions that could be had between the Defence Minister and the members of the public who had a very difficult and arduous time recovering, and still are recovering from the deluge that happened over several days. It's unfortunate that media has been stopped from videographing, at the very least, a very important, significant visit. There were many members of the public who were upset at that very fact, went on to further state that it was thanks to the media that several of their issues were highlighted, that the very fact that issues such as landslides, the destruction of plantations were seen on television so that people in the rest of the country could understand the impact of these floods. Many even stated that relief material was not reaching them. And it was thanks to the media highlighting all of this that concentration could have increased in several relief camps. We'll now slip into a short break and return with more stories about the impact of the flood fury. Stay tuned.
जब किचन में हो कुचीना
तो हर कोई बनाना चाहेगा खाना
कुचीना
Ready for anything. The new feature-loaded Renault Kwid. Renault, passion for life.
Welcome back. We have some big news coming in. Some unfortunate implications of the heavy floods have been noted. A story of a man who has lost his speech due to a shock over severe natural calamities. Lost his ability to speak. The victim is unable to recall his name and background and is trying to communicate by writing on a sheet of paper. The flood victim is being treated at the Chaudeshwari Seva Kendra in Madikeri. Severe shock over the calamity that caused severe destruction of homes and plantations. Here is a man who is not able to speak because of the shock and is not able to recall his name or his address, anything about his background. A very unfortunate situation that has arisen. And the police are trying to engage with him. Even the media is trying to engage with him, but he's not able to recall his name. Shock can have certain severe consequences, sometimes short-term, sometimes long-term. Joining me is Sridhar, who is a psychologist. Sridhar, thank you for joining us over here. We would like your insight on an instance that we're reporting about a man who appears to be in a state of shock, lost his ability to speak. Could you shed some light on such an issue arising out of a natural calamity?
Yes, I understand this. This is quite a common thing, common in that sense. Yes, some individuals, especially when they encounter situations like this, a natural disaster, they lose all ability to focus on the issue. In the sense, all their sensory perception, sensations and perceptions become so numb that they are not in a position to react.
Okay.
Probably this is a temporary state of reaction. This is most certainly a painful thing to watch or go through, but still you become so helpless that there is no other way other than being closed in. So this is a kind of a shock. This shock, most of the time, the people get over that whenever they get the right kind of support, especially from the community, especially from the people around them.
Right. Sridhar, understandably, this can only be dealt with on a case-by-case basis, and one can't really generalize on all of this. But is this typically symptomatic of a post-traumatic stress disorder?
No, I don't think we can conclude on that, because the trauma is universal here. It's not to one particular individual. It is happening. It is happening in a situation, especially in a big world. So probably the trauma part of it Yes, there could be some impact on that, and it depends on the type of person, especially the personality issues, as well as many other family-related issues or personal psychological issues. But then, looking at this particular situation, we should look at it only as a reaction to a disaster, because the person is helpless. Self-confidence level has come down, and there is no support system from within to fight back.
Absolutely. As a mental health professional, what would you advise those working in the relief centers, those working with the gentleman at the relief center? What should they be doing ideally in order to ease his transition into coming out of that shock?
Especially, see, in this particular situation, we need to concentrate on the local confidence, especially the Kodavas, by nature are very strong people. So you need to emphasize that point, saying that you have seen the world, you have fought, and then you have won all the wars. You're very confident people, Build confidence in them rather than, being very sympathetic and say, okay, nothing can be done and all that stuff. And also from the government point of view, the aid and all that is only a temporary one. You need to fight back. You need to regain your confidence, and then you are capable of doing it. That is, in simple terms, reassure them, saying that you have all the abilities to do that, and there is not only one person, the whole world is looking at you and they are going to support you. And there are many sufferers like you. In the sense, you're not degrading this person's problem, but you're only saying, yes, there are many more people who will join you, and then you can all fight back. It could be the right method of approaching these individuals.
Certainly. Thank you very much, Sridhar, for speaking to us. So this is a situation which requires a lot of sensitivity. There are certain traumas that have come in, and the ability to handle traumas varies from person to person. In this particular case, it has reached a level where he's unable to get words out. He's written something in the Hindi script by the looks of it, but it is still not determined what exactly he has written, whether it is his name or he's not able to recall his name, but he's trying to communicate. But he's not able to adequately communicate right now. Rehabilitation will certainly take a great deal of will take a great deal of work, and sensitivity will have to be exercised. Well, we spoke to a few volunteers at the Seva Kendra who were trying to engage with him, were trying to understand what he was trying to say. Let's listen to these conversations.
5 ದಿನಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೇವಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರನ್ನು ಒಂದು ತಂಡ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಬಿಡ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೀಫ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಾಗ ಇವರು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಶಿವರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರು. ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟು ಇವರು ಏನು ಮಾತನಾಡೋ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಡುಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾಡಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ICUನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವರ ಉಡುಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳಿದೆಯಾ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಶೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪೌಚ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಣ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ನಮಗೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಂತರ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಸೈಕಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿ ಅವರು ಮರು ದಿವಸದಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳೆದ 5 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವುಗಳು ಬಂದು ಇವರ ಒಳ ಉಡುಪುಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಬೇರೆ ಉಡುಪುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ನರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಮನವಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರು ಇವರನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆರೈಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸರ್, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಲೋಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾರು ಅವರ ಲೇಬರ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೇಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾರು ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲೂ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನು. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಗೂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ಸು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಟ್ರಕ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಅವನೊಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಸನ್ನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಟ್ರಕ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಪ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ಧರಿಸೋ ಉಡುಪು ಯಾವ ಶೈಲಿಲಿದೆ, ಪಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅದ್ರ ಕ್ಲಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಯಿಲಾಗಿದ್ದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ನಾವು ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಅಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ, ಏನೂ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಂದ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವನು ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾರು ಅವನ್ನ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ನು ಯಾವ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿಯೇನೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಹಾಗೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನೋ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಒಂದು ಬಂದಾಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತು ನಮಗೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಈಗೀಗೆ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರ, ಲಾರಿ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಭೂಕುಸಿತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿದ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
More big news coming in as a result of the heavy damages done to infrastructure. We understand that repairs are being undertaken at Madikeri's Mandalpatti. Repair being monitored by district authorities. Mandalpatti is a famous tourist destination in Madikeri, and the road leading to Mandalpatti was badly damaged due to the recent floods. Vehicular movement on Mandalpatti road was closed for the last 1 week as a result of the heavy deluge and the after effects. So that is what we have just seen. Repair work is being conducted right now. This is the impact of the damage caused by the heavy rains, mud everywhere. And now they're filling it up, they're clearing it out. All of the excess mud is being scraped off. There will have to be relaying of this road. This is a very important road to reach Mandalpatti. In fact, the only road to reach Mandalpatti. This is the situation that's in right now. And the repair work has already begun. District authorities are working on it right now. Now we have more big news coming in. Flood water recedes across Kodagu. The condition of roads is still bad as most of them are covered with slush. Several roads are still blocked due to heavy rains over the last 2 weeks. That's what we've come to learn right now. Flood water recedes across several parts of Kodagu, but the condition of the roads is still bad as most are covered with slush, with mud. Several roads severely inundated and blocked due to the heavy rains that have hit over the last 2 weeks. That's what we've come to understand is the situation across. And the road work is still being carried out, but this is quite a gargantuan process. My colleague Suresh Suresh is bringing us a report from the ground. Let's listen in.
We've shown you how bad the situation is in and around Kodagu district, and we've also shown you how the operation went about to save people on the hilltop homestay as well. But right now I am in Mukodlu, which is on the way to Hattiholi, which was completely flooded a few days ago. Right now you can see that the water level has in fact subsidized, and it has come down. But nonetheless, people are still facing a lot of problems because of the very fact that the entire road is slushy now, and it is really hard for people to even walk about. And you can see people trying to go towards their houses now, and they're trying to see whether their house is intact, what is happening, whether they can get their belongings from there, their precious belongings, their memorable belongings, and many of that sort. And this is the kind of condition which Hattiholi road is now, and a lot of people are in fact facing problems. You can see that, you know, when you place your leg, your entire leg goes inside, and that is how the condition is. Even through all of this, even through a lot of problems like these, people are still walking about to make sure they still have hope that they can reach their houses and find their belongings. That's not all. There was another temple there in the far limits where the entire temple was also submerged completely underwater, and you can see the temple now, but nothing remains inside the temple. We can see the offering box which was earlier kept at the temple. It is still lying around. It is at least 200 meters or so from the temple itself. You can see the impact which the water had, the kind of force the water was in, and this is the kind of situation it is in. Even though a lot of JCBs are coming about and trying to help these families, it is not helping that much, and they have been asking district authorities. Yes, it will take time. It will surely take months together to clean this road and make sure that the entire road is clean. But nonetheless, it is still a problem for these people, and somewhere close by they still have hope that one day they will be living in the same place and their entire plantation will be intact. With video journalist Devaya, this is Suraj for News9 from Kodagu.
Now, it is the festival of Varamahalakshmi today, and devotees have been thronging temples dedicated to goddess Lakshmi across Bengaluru. This festival, or Vrata as it is pronounced, is in local parlance, is performed by women who are married for the well-being of their family. And it is believed that worshipping goddess Varamahalakshmi on this day is equivalent to worshipping Ashtalakshmi. My colleague Neha Hebale joins us from Guttahalli, the Lakshmi temple in Guttahalli, and I'm going to head to her and ask her what's happening at the temple right now. Very good morning to you, Neha, and a very happy Varamahalakshmi to all who are gathered at the temple as well. Tell us what's happening there.
Absolutely, Nikhil. In fact, a very happy Varamahalakshmi to you and to all our viewers as well. I'm going to quickly go over to this side and show you how all the devotees have been thronging this particular temple over here, the Shri Mahalakshmi temple over here in Guttahalli. Many people that have actually been thronging this place from the morning itself, trying to just get a glimpse of the goddess and trying to give their little offerings, their prayers to the goddess in the hope of a better future, in the hope of a better year as well this coming year, praying that they do in fact do get blessed with a lot of wealth. Goddess Lakshmi, of course, the goddess of wealth. You would be able to see how wonderfully the idol has been decorated over here with the flowers, with the nice bright orange sari as well. And Nikhil, what is special about today is the fact that you would be able to see the pada or the foot that is, of course, on this idol. This ritual that has been carried out today with the foot, with the right foot, is only for today. It's only on the occasion of Varamahalakshmi. It is not ideally done any other day of the year. So it is, in fact, definitely a visual spectacle, a visual treat for all the devotees who have turned up here. Wonderful floral arrangements, wonderful floral decorations as well that have ideally been carried out. The goddess too, who has been adorned in a gorgeous orange sari that you would be able to see. And on the whole, it seems like everyone that has actually been visiting the temple from the morning has been going back very happy, considering that this spectacle they do get to witness only once in a year. In fact, Nikhil, if I can, I'm actually going to go over, talk to somebody and find out how exciting it is for them to be over here, for them to be able to witness this today, considering that this is something that they would ideally be getting to witness only once in a year. Ma'am, ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ವರಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ದೇವ್ರ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು.
ಓಕೆ. Right, Nikhil. So in fact, I am actually going to go over and talk to another lady and find out how she is enjoying this. Now tell me, how does it feel? You've come down to the temple to worship the god on the occasion of Varamahalakshmi. Yeah. Definitely a very auspicious day for you and your family members. How does it feel?
I really feel happy. I usually come to this temple because I live close by. So it's really good. I feel really good.
Okay, and considering that today they have actually carried out a special ritual with the right pada or the right foot as well that comes out only once in a year on the occasion of Varamahalakshmi. Yeah. So do you think you are blessed to be able to witness this today?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Right, there you have it, Nikhil. In fact, that was, of course, one of the visitors, one of the devotees talking to us and telling us what a wonderful experience. Nikhil, in fact, if I can actually show you little babies as well that have actually turned up over here, definitely a very sweet sight. I'm going to go over, talk to him and find out. So how does it feel? You've come down to celebrate Varamahalakshmi at the temple with a very adorable baby, I must say.
Yeah, we have been coming to this temple regularly. And even when my wife was carrying this, we used to come here. So it was our wish that we should come on this day. That's why we are carrying this small baby and coming. Okay. We are very happy.
Okay, and do you feel blessed that you get to witness Varamahalakshmi in a temple like this, considering that there is a special ritual done today?
Yeah, definitely, because this temple is a very auspicious temple. We have been coming here from last 15-20 years. Okay. And this God will definitely bless everyone. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There you have it, Nikhil. In fact, such a sweet spectacle over there. A little baby, probably just a couple of days old as well, being brought down here to the temple. And on the whole, it is going to be a day of festivities, a day of celebrations for all Bengalurians, for people all over the country as well, Nikhil.
Well, thank you, Neha, for bringing us the latest from Guttahalli, the temple there. It is a wonderful festival where families get together, and we just saw the gentleman bring his little baby as well. So, a very nice sight. And on that note, we wish all our viewers a very happy Varmahalakshmi, and that's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin.
ये सुजुकी एक्सेस 125 इतना पॉपुलर क्यों है?
वो कम पीता है।
चलो, कोई तो कम पीता है।
Powerful 125cc engine, superior mileage. Suzuki Access 125. Kam pita hai.
Come experience international furniture designs at Indian prices. Up to 60% off at Royal Oak. Visit the store or log on to royaloakindia.com.
Shinu, can you get this?
You never listen. Never. Premium cars like this are costly to maintain.
Actually, ma'am, the 4-year maintenance cost for Skoda Rapid is under 30,000 rupees. We give you India's first 4-year warranty, 4-year roadside assistance for all Skoda cars at no extra cost. So it's easy to maintain, right? It is, sir.
You never listen. That's what he's been saying. But I'll be driving, right?
Peace of mind comes standard with a Skoda. Skoda, simply clever.
You're watching Wanted with me, Jonathan. In the generation of nuclear families, it is very rare to find two from the same family to share a special bond.